Welcome to the deep dive. This is where we take the sources you're interested in, explore them thoroughly, and pull out the key insights for you.
That's right. We know you, the learner, value getting straight to the point. You love those aha moments,
Yeah.
and you want to stay informed without, getting swamped by extra detail.
And today, we're diving into excerpts from English at Work. It's a story about Anna Petrova, who's starting a new job in customer service in a new city.
And it really tracks her journey as she gets more comfortable and confident using English in that professional setting.
So our mission here is to follow Anna's path, identify those key moments where she really learns and grows.
And pull out some practical takeaways about learning languages, overcoming work challenges, things you might find useful.
Exactly. Maybe think for a second, have you had moments like that? Learning a new skill, facing a communication hurdle. Keep that in mind as we go through Anna's story.
Because seeing how she navigates these turning points might give us some ideas about our own experiences. So let's start right at the beginning. Chapter 1, The New Job.
Okay, picture this. It's a cold Monday, March. Anna's outside her new workplace, a customer service center, new city.
Yeah, she just moved from a small town 2 weeks before, doesn't know many people. And her English, well, she's okay with reading and writing, but speaking, that makes her shy, a bit nervous.
You can feel that mix, right? Excitement, but also quite a bit of anxiety.
And the job itself, customer service, means constant talking, especially selling electronics.
Throws her right in the deep end.
It really does. It forces her to face that speaking anxiety head on.
Yeah.
It kind of brings up that whole immersion learning idea, doesn't it?
It does. And we see her giving herself a little pep talk,
Right.
I can do this. That inner voice.
That self-talk is so important, that first step. Then she meets the receptionist, gets a nice welcome. Small thing, but positive.
Yeah. And then her team leader, Mark.
Now, Mark's reaction is interesting. He tells her English is good, encourages questions, says take your time.
That sounds like a really supportive start.
It really sets the tone, doesn't it? Having a supportive leader or mentor can make a huge difference when you're navigating something new, like a language or a job. How much potential does a little encouragement unlock,
Totally. Then she meets Lucy, another team member, who's super optimistic. After 1 week, you'll feel like a pro.
Maybe a little optimistic.
Maybe. But still, that positive energy helps, right? Especially in those first few days.
For sure. So Anna gets her first tasks, reading emails, using a dictionary familiar ground for language learners.
Writing simple replies like, "Dear customer, thank you for your email. Please tell me more." Basic stuff.
And Mark's feedback is key here. What's great, clear, and polite, that's what we need.
Simple, direct, positive.
Exactly. It validates her effort, focuses on clarity and politeness, achievable goals when you're still learning fluency. It's about effective communication, not perfect grammar yet.
Then comes the big one, her first phone call. You can just sense the nerves building.
Oh, yeah. But Lucy gives her that little boost beforehand.
Right. The call's about a broken charger. Anna uses her prepared phrase. "Hello, this is Anna from customer service. How can I help you today?" Very careful.
She's prepared. And Lucy's right there, nearby, ready with notes if needed. That's practical support in action.
And she gets through it. The call is successful.
And Lucy's reaction, "You did it, you were amazing."
Anna's surprised she actually managed it. That's a real turning point.
It really is. It shows how actually doing the thing, even when scared, can overcome that fear. She used her English, solved a problem. The positive feedback just cements it, builds that self-efficacy.
Absolutely. And the chapter ends so simply, her walking home thinking, "I spoke English at work today. I didn't give up."
That's powerful. Shifting focus from what she can't do to what she did.
Yeah.
That little victory fuels the next step.
Right. So, chapter 2, second week, her confidence is growing a bit.
And she's got that notebook filled with useful phrases.
Can you please explain the issue? I will look into it. Thank you for your patience. Smart.
Very smart. It's active learning. She's identifying what she needs and practicing it. That preparation helps reduce the anxiety in the moment.
Mark keeps encouraging her. You're doing great, Anna. You learn fast. But she's still nervous about the phone calls.
Understandable. That real-time pressure is different.
Then Wednesday hits. The first challenge. An angry customer. Talking fast. Return problem.
Oh boy. Yeah, this is a major test. Angry customer, speaking quickly in your second language. That's tough.
You can almost feel her freeze up, struggling to understand. He's saying things like, it's broken, I called yesterday, no one helped, third time calling, why?
It's an onslaught. And it highlights how language skill isn't just vocabulary, it's processing speed, handling emotion, all under pressure.
So what does she do? She asks him to repeat. Lucy gives her a nod, whispers, stay calm. Little things, but they help her try to manage it. And then she speaks slowly, clearly. Thank you for calling, sir. I understand that you are upset. I want to help you. Can you please give me your order number?
That's a great tactic. Slow it down. Focus on one concrete thing, the order number. It shifts the dynamic, brings it back to problem solving.
Exactly. And she figures out the issue, that they needed a photo of the damage, sent an email, maybe went to spam.
Right.
She explains it gently but clearly. Sir, we sent an email yesterday. We need a photo. Then we can send a new camera or give a refund.
And notice a shift. The customer's tone changes. He realizes maybe he missed the email.
Yeah. It shows how calm, clear communication can really de-escalate things, even across a language barrier. Patience and clarity work wonders.
Definitely. It's about finding the solution together, not just reacting to the anger.
So call ends. Anna's relieved I did it. Lucy confirms, yes, you did. That was a hard one.
That validation is important after a stressful experience.
And Mark's feedback again. Calmness, listening, clear explanation. That's perfect service.
Wow. That's huge reinforcement. And the result for Anna. A new feeling. Confidence. Earned confidence.
Totally earned. She proved to herself she could handle a really difficult situation using her English. Pushing through that fear led to real growth. The chapter wraps up with her walking home again, realizing she actually understood enough even though it was hard. She celebrates with cake. And that thought, maybe I can do this. Maybe I can really do this job in English. And the notebook entry, don't be afraid. You understand more than you think.
That's such a key insight. We often underestimate ourselves. Pushing past those perceived limits, trusting the skills you're building, that's where the breakthroughs happen.
Okay, chapter 3. Mark asks Anna to join the team meeting, and maybe even say a few words about her week.
Uh-oh. New challenge unlocked.
Oh.
Public speaking. In English.
Yeah, she's surprised, nervous. But Mark's advice is great. Just be yourself. Simple words are good. Clear and honest is always best.
That's brilliant advice for anyone, really. Authenticity beats complexity every time. Focus on connecting, not performing perfectly.
She talks to Lucy at lunch, worried about what to say. Lucy suggests just talking about her work, what she learned, makes it feel less daunting.
Good advice. Grounding it in her actual experience.
Anna jots down some notes, answered calls, helped with a refund, learned about shipping problems, felt nervous but getting better. Simple points.
And Lucy points out those are big achievements for someone new, especially in a second language. Reframing those daily tasks is important.
Right. Combating that tendency to only see what you can't do yet. So, the meeting, small group, just the team. Mark gives some updates, then invites Anna to share. Spotlight moment.
Yep, you can imagine the butterflies.
Her speech is simple, but really effective. Starts with, "Hello, everyone. My name is Anna. This is my second week. I want to say thank you for helping me."
Nice opening. Humble, grateful, builds connection straight away.
Then she hits her points. Calls the angry customer, shipping issues, acknowledges the nerves, but also the progress. Ends with another thank you.
Concise, honest.
And the reaction. Silence for a beat, then applause. Mark says, "Great job, Anna. That was honest and clear. You're growing fast."
That positive reinforcement from the whole team is huge for her confidence in speaking up. It creates that psychological safety you need to keep trying.
Exactly. Other coworkers chat with her after, say her English was clear, mistakes are normal, makes her feel accepted.
That sense of belonging is crucial.
So she leaves feeling lighter, updates her notebook. "I don't know if I can, but I will try." And then adds, "and sometimes I can."
Love that progression. From doubt to possibility to actual capability.
She calls her mom to share the news. Feels like she's starting to really live in English now.
Yeah, it's becoming more than just a tool. It's part of her experience, her identity in this new place. A big shift.
Chapter 4, After Work, After Fear. Anna spots a flyer for a free evening English class.
Taking initiative outside work now.
Yeah, her reaction is immediate. "I want that. I want to speak with confidence." Shows she's still driven to improve, even with her work progress. That fear of mistakes hasn't vanished.
Which is realistic, right? Confidence building isn't always linear. There are ups and downs. You still want to get better.
She signs up, goes to the first class at a community center. The teacher, Sarah, sounds welcoming. Motto: speak, smile, grow.
Nice. Creates a positive vibe. And it's a diverse group, all there to improve their English. Shared goal, less judgment.
The first activity is simple. Name one thing you like. Low pressure. Anna says, "My name is Anna. I like walking at sunset."
Gentle way to get people talking. Creating that safe space is key for building speaking confidence.
Then they play a game called Wrong is Good. Sounds interesting.
It does. How does it work?
Anna tries describing a busy street. There are many people. They walk. There is a man with music in his ears. Someone else helps out. Headphones.
I see. So it encourages communication even if you don't have the perfect word. Mistakes are part of the learning. Collaborative.
Exactly. Sarah emphasizes trying is what matters. And Anna starts to actually enjoy learning English, maybe for the first time.
That's a huge breakthrough. When it stops feeling like a test and starts feeling, well, enjoyable.
She learns useful conversational phrases. "What do you think?" I'm not sure, but maybe." That's interesting. Tools for real interaction.
Right. Moving beyond just functional language.
They practice conversations, like in a cafe. She has a lighthearted chat with another student, Pedro. English becomes less about passing a test.
And more about connecting with people.
Exactly. The source says she sees it shifting from a test to a key opening doors to friendship, to understanding, to life.
That's a beautiful way to put it. It highlights the social, relational side of language. That's often the biggest motivator.
And this progress outside work feeds back into her job. Lucy sends a message saying Anna sounded really clear and strong with a French customer.
See. Synergy. The class boosts her work confidence, which probably makes her enjoy the class more. It all connects.
She realizes she just handled customers in 2 languages. Plus, even the local bakery owner notices your English is getting better every week.
Those everyday affirmations mean a lot.
The chapter ends with another insight on confidence. I used to think confidence meant being perfect. Now I know it means trying, even when I'm not. And English feels like it's really becoming part of her.
That's such a mature understanding of confidence. It's not flawlessness, it's resilience. It's action despite imperfection. Her relationship with the language is clearly deepening.
Moving to chapter 5, Mark throws another curveball, a video call, with the international support team.
Oof, leveling up again. France, India, Canada on the call. Higher stakes.
Yeah, she needs to give a quick update on a new order system. Her immediate reaction, stomach flips, nerves about video, the camera, English, strangers, all of it.
Totally understandable. Video calls add that whole visual layer, plus interacting with different accents and communication styles. It's complex.
Mark gives his usual reassurance. You'll be great. You know your stuff. Speak slowly and clearly, like always. You've got this.
That familiar support helps.
It anchors her. And what does she do? She prepares.
Practices with her laptop camera. Feels self-conscious, but does it anyway. Makes a list of reminders. Like what?
Speak slowly. Look at the camera, not the screen. Breathe. Mistakes are okay. Smile.
That's excellent preparation. Practical, targeted. She's anticipating the challenges and giving herself strategies. That's empowering.
So, the morning of the call, pre-call jitters, then the faces pop up on screen, France, India, Canada. It's real.
Deep breath time.
Yeah. But when it's her turn, she speaks. Voice a bit shaky at first, but then it steadies. She clearly explains the bugs she found, the refund button testing she did.
And the feedback?
Positive. From
Yeah.
the international team. Thanks, Anna. That was very clear. Great job on finding that bug. And your English is easy to understand. Thanks for the update.
Wow. That's fantastic validation. Her communication worked effectively across different backgrounds. Her technical skills were recognized globally. Huge step.
Mark is thrilled afterwards. Anna, seriously, you were awesome. You look like you've been doing video calls forever. Lucy messages congratulations. They plan to celebrate.
It's a massive accomplishment, recognized by her immediate team, too.
The chapter ends with her reflecting on how far she's come from nervous first phone calls to this international video call, realizing it's about just showing up, not waiting to be perfect. And that notebook entry, it's not about speaking without fear. It's about speaking through fear.
Such a key takeaway. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's acting despite it. That video call was a perfect example.
Chapter 6 brings another shift. Mark asks Anna to help a new team member, Sophia, during her first week. Shadowing, explaining things.
From learner to mentor. That's a significant sign of growth.
Anna feels a mix, proud but also a little nervous about training someone. Sophia arrives and she mentions her own insecurity. My English is not so good yet.
Which immediately creates a connection, right?
Right.
Anna's been there very recently. She can empathize.
Totally. And Sophia actually says to Anna, you speak so clearly, I can understand you. Which must feel great for Anna to hear.
Absolutely. Reciprocal validation. So how does Anna approach teaching Sophia?
Carefully, slowly. Simple language, shows her the customer system, points out useful things like the translate function, encourages questions. Basically, she replicates the supportive environment she benefited from.
Passing it on, using her own experience to make it better for the next person. That's effective mentorship.
Sophia watches Anna work. Anna explains her thinking during calls, emails, real-time learning. They talk at lunch. Sophia admits she's nervous, but seeing Anna helps. Anna shares her own early struggles.
That vulnerability builds trust, makes Anna more relatable as a guide.
Sophia says something really telling. You're not just showing me the work, you're giving me courage.
Wow. That speaks volumes about Anna's impact. It's more than just skills transfer.
They practice writing replies. Anna gives gentle feedback, tweaking a sentence to sound more professional, like changing Sophia's version to, we apologized for the trouble, and we are working to solve the issue. Practical help.
Concrete guidance. Very useful.
Then a situation arises, Lucy's out, Sophia has to take a call alone. She panics a bit.
Oh no. What does Anna do?
She stays nearby, offers support just by being there, but lets Sophia handle it.
Good call. Doesn't jump in, fosters independence.
And Sophia does it. She's scared, but she manages the call. Her relief afterwards, I did it, I was scared, but I did it. It echoes Anna's own earlier wins.
That must have been incredibly rewarding for Anna to witness, too.
Yeah.
Seeing her support pay off.
Mark thanks Anna, acknowledges her leadership in making Sophia feel safe. Big recognition. The chapter ends with Anna's notebook. First I followed, then I spoke. Now I teach.
What a progression.
And Sophia leaves her a note. Thank you, Anna. I hope one day I can help someone like you helped me.
Beautiful. Shows the ripple effect of good mentorship. Anna's journey has come so far.
Okay, chapter 7. Mark has something big. He asks Anna to speak at the all-company meeting.
Whoa. The whole company. Teams from different countries, different offices.
Yep, a really big audience. Anna's reaction is, well, you can imagine. But Mark expresses total confidence. You've come a long way. I believe in you.
That's a huge ask, but also a huge vote of confidence. He sees her potential to represent the team and inspire others.
Anna looks back at her notebook, sees her journey, and feels a new determination. Now, I speak for us all. She decides to embrace it.
That's a powerful shift in perspective, taking ownership of the moment.
She writes the speech, practices. Lucy encourages her. Just speak like you always do with heart. Still nervous, of course.
Authenticity again. Connecting emotionally. Preparation is key, but so is being genuine.
Day of the meeting, big virtual screen, faces from all over the world.
Her pressure is definitely on.
She gives her speech. She opens by acknowledging her English wasn't her first language, how the company gave her space to learn.
Smart move. Sets the context, shows vulnerability.
Then she talks about her team's achievements, the new order system, better refunds, lower wait times, focuses on teamwork, learning from mistakes, the supportive culture, and that line, English is not my first language, but this company gave me space to learn, and that's why I'm here today speaking to you.
So powerful. It connects her personal journey to the company's values and her team's success. Very relatable for a global audience.
The reaction is amazing. Clapping emojis, thumbs up, chat messages pouring in. Inspiring story, Anna. Great job. Your English is beautiful and so real. Thank you for sharing this.
That must have felt incredible. Proof that her authentic voice resonated deeply.
Mark's ecstatic. Lucy jokes she should do a TED Talk. Anna feels like she's truly found her voice. Her final notebook entry for this part, today I spoke to 200 people. I wasn't fluent, but I was true. And that was enough.
That's the core message, isn't it? Authenticity and truthfulness trumping perfect fluency. A massive milestone.
Final chapter, chapter 8. Mark has more exciting news. Anna's invited to a workshop in London.
Wow. International travel for work. Representing the team abroad.
Exactly. She's surprised, has never done international work travel before. She packs carefully. Her notebook entry before leaving. London. English outside the office. Let's see who I am. There.
A journey of self-discovery as much as a work trip. Testing her skills and confidence in a totally new environment.
She arrives at Heathrow, tells herself, it's still English, just different music. Good way to frame it.
Adapting to regional variations. Good mindset.
Hotel check-in goes smoothly. First day at the London office, meets Priya, other colleagues. Interactions are positive even if the pace of speech is faster. She's adapting.
Shows her listening skills have really developed. She can navigate these real-world interactions effectively.
She gives her presentation at the workshop, explaining her team's improvements clearly, gets great feedback. Hassan from another team is interested in their methods. Olivia calls her a natural speaker.
More international validation. Her communication skills are clearly effective on a broader stage.
There's a team dinner, too. More relaxed, informal English jokes. Anna even tries telling a joke, maybe not perfectly, but she participates.
That shows real comfort, engaging in humor in a second language. That's a big leap.
Back at her hotel, she reflects, this is English too, not just meetings, not just emails. This is life.
Yeah, seeing the language fully integrated into social and everyday life, not just work tasks. Full circle.
Before she leaves, Priya gives her a gift, a notebook with a note. Thanks for sharing your voice. It reminded us to slow down and speak clearly with heart.
Oh, that's lovely. A reminder that clear, heartfelt communication benefits everyone, not just the non-native speaker. Reciprocal learning.
Anna reflects on her whole journey, feels a sense of courage. Her final London notebook entry. London, not just a trip, a mirror. I saw myself and liked who I saw.
What a powerful conclusion to that experience. It wasn't just about the language, it was about personal growth, self-acceptance, seeing her own strength.
So wrapping up this deep dive into Anna's story, it's just such a compelling example, isn't it? Overcoming language barriers, building confidence step by step.
Absolutely. And for you, the learner, listening to this, Anna's journey offers so many valuable takeaways. We saw how crucial small goals are, how important active learning is like that notebook.
Right, and embracing mistakes, not being afraid to try, and the impact of support from people like Mark and Lucy.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Consistent effort, stepping out of the comfort zone, believing yourself even when it's hard. These are themes you can apply anywhere.
Exactly. Anna kept showing up, kept trying. So maybe the question for you is, inspired by Anna's journey, especially that trip to London, what's a new territory you might be ready to explore? What challenge could push you beyond your current limits, help you discover something new about what you're capable of?
That's a great question to reflect on.
Yeah.
Anna's story shows growth happens through that consistent effort, that willingness to face the unknown.
Yeah.
Your own growth journey, whatever you're focused on, likely involves similar steps.
Yeah. Embrace those challenges, notice the small wins along the way, and trust that you have the capacity to learn and evolve.
Well said.
So take that thought with you. Remember Anna's resilience. Find inspiration there and know that your own potential is huge. Keep learning, keep trying.
And believe in yourself.